Alright guys, we've made a first signing, actually quicker than what I thought we would be. Basically, Aiden O'Brien, who was a forward who used to be at Millwall, who obviously since left Millwall, is now a Sunderland player. He signed a 2-year deal, as on the club website, until 2022. Yeah, I tried to look up some of his stats into how he's done over the last few years at Millwall, and basically, over the last few seasons, he's made like 43 appearances, 30, and then 2019-2000, so last season, he made something like 18 appearances. Granted, only got 3 goals, but, this is somebody who seems to be fitting the bill of what Sunderland are expecting and wanting, in that we should be looking to get players who are even lower end championship quality, who can't quite get a club at that level, but should see Sunderland as the next best thing, really. And really, like I've made no secret of it many times. Sunderland's aim this season has got to be top 2. Nope, not even playoffs. Playoffs isn't good enough this season. The only way playoffs is good enough is if you can guarantee me we win them. Just get promoted, please. Top 2 is exactly what the aim should be, and if you offered me second right now, I would snap your hand off for it. Will Aiden O'Brien actually be the player that we're looking for? Well, will he be a source of goals? Well, I don't know. It depends if he's playing as a striker or as a wide forward. Now, if he's playing as a wide forward, then he's going to be pretty much Aidan McGee's replacement, and he would like to think on less wages. If he's going to be a striker, then God knows what's going to end up happening here. But the fact that over the last few seasons, he hasn't got, over the last 3 seasons, so 17-18, 18-19 and 19-20, I think he's only got something like 7 or 8 goals for Millwall now. That suggests to me that he's been playing as a wide forward. But Millwall fans, comment below. What do you actually think about Aiden O'Brien? Is he actually going to be good enough for Sunderland? I'd like to think on an optimistic level that if he's been making a handful of appearances over the last few seasons in the Championship for Millwall, then he's surely good enough to get into a League One side that's going for top 2, or that should be going for top 2, I should say. The fact we've now made a first signing is a good thing, but I don't want Sunderland just to stop here and then not make another signing for weeks on end. I'm begging you at this point. Whatever happens in the future with this ongoing pandemic, if the season is going to start properly on September the 12th, obviously that's the official date, but with the rumoured second wave and second spike coming, we don't know if that's actually going to happen, I suppose. But if it does happen, I just want Sunderland to get players in through the door that will and actually give us the best possible chance to sort of settle. Because I think Sunderland, if we approach this coming season, assuming again that it gets fully played from beginning to end, so from September till May, if Sunderland play this properly, we should be at a very good advantage here, because there'll be a lot of other clubs that are going to really struggle financially. And for albeit that obviously Sunderland are in League One, we don't have parachute payments anymore, for me, we should still have enough to attract certain players. And if we can just keep, because I think we've got a decent core of a team there. I think you've got a side there that is I think of the players we've got, so you look at like Lee Burge, Luke O'Nien, Tom Flanagan, Jordan Willis, Denver Hume, Max Power, Josh Scowen, George Dobson, then you've got Chris Maguire, Lyndon Gooch, Wyke and Greg. Yeah, okay, Wyke's not good, but great. Like there's a base of at least a top 6 side there, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think there is a solid foundation there to build on. If we can add quality, top 2 level League One quality to it, with the manager we have, and let's get behind Parkinson, hopefully. Then we'll see what happens for next season. I appreciate if you're not fully behind Parkinson, because obviously, look at the start that he had. We can't just ignore it. It was pretty terrible. But for me, if Parkinson, for me, is our best chance of going up next season, especially if we don't get taken over. Now, on a very quick other note, Brandon Taylor has agreed a 1-year contract extension. Now, for me, and I said this on social media, this is his big chance of a breakthrough season. If he is not going to do it this season, when we're in League One and we've got a very thin squad, then unfortunately he probably isn't going to make it at Sunderland. So if Brandon Taylor comes through as a centre-back option, that's great. Now, hopefully, please to God, things are going to start moving forward, and we'll hopefully have a successful season next year and actually get to the Championship. Take care, guys. Love you all lots, and see you later.